I've been recording stuff. I can't remember what I showed you guys and what I haven't. Anyway, the truck's like totally changed now. There's a guy trading in his truck, and he had these aftermarket projector headlights and tail lights, and he just wanted to get the extra stuff that he had off and swap it back with stock parts. And so if I give him 60 bucks, swap the parts off for me. I mean, that's money in his pocket, and they're not going to give him anything on the trade-in anyway. So I ended up going with those, and he had some LED tail lights. I mean, 60 bucks for all four. Can't beat that. And I don't know if I showed you the new tailgate, no rust on it. It's got a backup camera, but that's not hooked up because this is XL truck and doesn't have the wiring for it yet. Steering wheel. That's pretty much shot, as you can see. It's got a lot of miles on it, almost 200,000. They didn't make those very well. I found a platinum steering wheel on eBay, and it's got a lot of the extra controls, and wiring it back up and installing it right now. And I like this with the top won't deteriorate like the other one. It's some kind of solid coating, but I won that on eBay, man, and that's like Christmas. So yeah, eventually I might change out the wiring and get all this other stuff working up, but for right now I think I could just plug it in and get the cruise control. The same color wires seem like they go to the cruise control set over here, so I'm gonna try to make that work. And I'm gonna, for now, just use my old cruddy gray airbag. It's got like a little rip in the top of it, but it's a good airbag, so I'm gonna go with that. And little pieces at a time. Right now I'm still under $5 grand in the whole truck, so I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't know if you noticed it. This thing just barely clears the, like if it was jacked up like that, it wouldn't go, but man, it just barely clears the garage door. Well, I guess it was flat. Still tacky. I can start tearing this apart. Maybe by the time I get done with that, it'll be dry. Not thinking it through. This bolt can't come out because the gas tank is in the way. So I have to drop the gas tank to get that bolt out. And this bolt can't come out because I've got this new hitch on here. So I'm gonna have to remove this bolt up here and swing that down, and then I can drive it out. So a little bit harder than what I thought. Other side hopefully will be easier. Okay. I thought this helper down here was a little bit bigger, but it kind of looks like it's the same. That's probably just the difference of an knotted leaf spring, although these look like they go a little bit further past the point. There we go. It fits. Everything's back. I just got to put the tire back on. A little bit harder than anticipated. I'm hoping the other side's a little easier because the gas tank's not in the way. But anyway, one side done. Looks like it fits like it's supposed to. So that's good. Okay, that one's done. And this one was a pain too because I did have the exhaust in the way. I thought I could get around it, but I actually had to loosen the exhaust. Wasn't that big a deal, but it has to be done. And now all the hard work is done, and I'm going to put the wheel back on, take it for a spin, see if it rides harsh or how it rides. It's a lighter truck, but not much. It's from one of the biggest trucks, biggest F150s. I think it's less than 1,000 pounds difference, and on average it's probably like 500 pounds difference. So you know, it's still a lot of weight to this little bitty truck, even without the extra cab. And I'm talking about extra cab and, you know, full tilt and everything. It's probably a little bit less than 1,000 pounds difference. Maybe I should retitle this lift kit install, unintentional lift kit. I guess the higher rate springs in the back, I got a good inch out of it, looks like, of lift. So now I might be raked in the front a little bit more, but that's good. I'm okay with that. Always put a little bit bigger tire on it if I want. And hopefully I can get this thing out the door. I'm gonna have to be really careful because it's sitting a little higher now. Can't tell for sure. You guys can probably tell better not. Yeah, I think it's gonna make it. It's gonna be close though. I have to disconnect the door. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, I better look now. Is it gonna make it? Whew. Just barely. I'm gonna have to take another look at it towards the back. All right, I gotta see what it looks like now. Oh yeah, that is really close. Got about 2 inches. That's how she sits after the leveling kit and the new springs in the back. I think it's pretty even. I'll have to measure it to make sure, but may end up, upgrading the rear shocks, but I don't think it really needs it right now, so I think we're okay on that. But pretty happy with the way it turned out, and I think it was totally worth doing. Can't wait to see how it handles when I try to tow something. I feel like I'm driving before I felt like I was driving an El Camino, man. Now I feel like this thing's been lifted. I feel like I'm kind of floating. Not floating, but like it's okay. There's a bumpy road down here. I'll take it down the bumpy road and see how it behaves. Hopefully no parts. I did that pretty quick. I probably should have checked everything. I don't think I missed any major bolts though. And we'll go down the bumpy road here. Not bad. Drives way better than my F250. My F250. Kind of hard saying that, but yeah, it rides smooth, just as smooth as before. It's firm, but it's not like jolting or anything. Very tolerable. Yeah, in fact, I prefer this ride better than I do the other one, the way it was before. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to see how it towed without the spring upgrade. It might have been fine, but I know right now it feels pretty firm. Feels like I could, put a little extra weight back there. Of course, the axle is underrated for whatever weight I would put back there. I can't, go 3,000 pounds, but I'd go over 2,000 pounds, I'm sure. An axle upgrade is in the future with 373 gears. This is 355, 8.8, so look forward to that. I'm thinking about electronic locker. They came as a factory option. If I can locate one for a decent price, I'll go that route. But for right now, if you guys want to increase the load capacity and towing ability of your Ford F-150, I would say this is a good, inexpensive option. I'm probably about $320 into it. Yeah, right around that. If you got any things to add to this or any ideas, airbags are always an option if I need more carrying capacity. And I don't have LT light truck tires. I've just got standard. I don't know what ply they are, but they're just standard and they kind of ride real smooth. But they're not capable of carrying what a real truck tire would carry. And that's going to be an upgrade in the future also. So I don't know what size I'm going to go with, but I'll figure out something. Probably something that's under 33 inches for sure. Till next episode, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for watching my channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do for future updates. Remember, build it, don't buy it.